So I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we got a problem. One second. This came to my email the other day. Pause to read. Before I even get started, if you're new here, my name is Dr. Smith. I have a doctorate in clinical psychology, and I'm also a licensed social worker. I work with early intervention, which is ages 0 to 6. I study gun violence as it as it affects Black women, and I also study institutional racism as it causes racial trauma. Now back to that bill. So I got that email the other day from someone that I've worked closely with in the last year or so when it comes to gun legislation. And she is a part of Moms Demand Action. And if you don't know who Moms Demand Action is, you might want to go look that up. They're literally on several different platforms that I know specifically they're on Instagram. But anyway, so she ended up sending out an email about that bill that's being introduced in Ohio. So basically what that bill, now I haven't got the rest of the details, so don't quote me here, but what I believe is that bill is trying to oppose gun owners getting liable insurance. So that way, if they kill somebody, they are not liable basically to pay out any type of like money for a wrongful death or anything like that. So the reason why this is an issue is because I've heard like another guy on TikTok talked about this before, that if a lot of Black families start getting life insurance and life insurances start to build up when they're getting wrongfully killed by the police or just wrongfully killed in general by gun violence and they have to pay out, people will start changing laws. But this bill that got introduced in Ohio is trying to prevent that from happening. And obviously we see with the situation that just happened with the young boy, Ralph, and if he had passed and his family had insurance on him and dude was convicted, there's a possibility that there would have been a payout. So what I'm saying is that I don't know if this has been introduced in your state, but you need to keep an eye on it because we in trouble if they're trying to prevent that from happening, which means that nobody is protected except the shooter. And you don't want that. You want to be protected as well. So just keep an eye out on it. I'm going to keep an eye out on the one in Ohio, and I will update y'all as soon as I can once, or if it passes. It might, because we have a Republican led, Congress in the state of Ohio. So I will let y'all know.